And the question I'm going to address today is, when and how do I get good referrals? When and how do I get good referrals? And so the when and the how are two totally different questions. and the first thing I would say is ask. You got to ask, right? It's funny because I was talking to a guy one time, and I said, so how do you get business? He said, well, we get referrals. I said, awesome. So you're asking for referrals? He said, no, I just get them. And I'm thinking, okay, so how many more could you get if you asked? Because it's 20, it's 20-60-20 basically. 20% of the people you talk to will never give you referrals. I'm talking about customers, networking partners. 20% will never give you referrals. 20% will give you referrals even if you don't ask. But the middle 60 will not give you referrals unless you ask. So I would say on the when, in the how, it's ask. Now, we're going to talk more about the how in a minute. As far as the when goes, the only time I would say not to ask for referrals is when you're in the middle of a discovery opportunity. You're in the middle of that. You haven't decided if it's a yes or a no yet. Don't ask then. Don't ask then. Just take care of the opportunity. See if you can get it closed. Or if you can't get it closed, to part friends, and then ask. Don't ask during the opportunity. Do not do that. But the second thing is, if you ask, and I hope you do, don't say, hey, Lauren, you got any referrals for me? I mean, come on. Really? Seriously? Because Lauren's so nice. And she's going to say, well, Al, I can't think of anybody right now, but if I do, you're the first person I'll call. And you know what? She probably means it. But here's the thing, as nice as Lauren is, she's not thinking about me 24/7. She just, and seriously, she's not. And so nothing's going to happen. And so don't ask the question that way, because it's not fair to you. It's not it's not fair to the person you're asking. So here's how to do it. First of all, know your ICP. Your ICP is your ideal customer profile. Know what they look like, what are the general attributes and situations that they come across, and so know that backwards and forwards and cold. And then here's how you ask. And Lauren, since I've been using you as an example, I'll use it again. Okay, so here we go. So Lauren, we've known each other not very long, right? Just a couple of months. But still, I feel a little bit like I should be referring people to you, and I'm not sure exactly how. Do you mind if we talk about that? So I would like to know how to refer you, and maybe, I don't know, maybe you want to know how to refer me as well. That'd be cool. How about I start? You okay with that? So we do sales training and coaching and consulting, and so typically what we're looking for are small business owners, VPs of sales, people like that have maybe do selling themselves or have a sales team. And maybe they're looking to up the game. They're looking to build more revenue. They're looking to close more deals. Maybe they're struggling because their pipeline for future business doesn't look all that good, and they're starting to worry about stuff like that. Right? So that's who I'm looking to talk to. People like that. And you probably don't know anybody. Nobody comes to mind, maybe. And I don't want to put you on the spot, because it's okay if nobody comes to mind. You know what I mean? It's all right. How about you?
No, people come to mind.
Do they? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So is it okay if we talk about that, and then you can tell me how I can refer you?
Yeah, sure.
So thank you for playing along, Lauren. I appreciate that. So that's the way you do it. It's got to be an intentional conversation. It can't be an by the way conversation, a drive-by shooting kind of thing. It can't be that. It's got to be an intentional conversation you have with people, and you got to teach them what the referral looks like. And then like I did, take the pressure off, because they're not always going to be able to think of some names. So take the pressure off. Say, hey, that's cool. Don't want you to feel any pressure, that kind of thing. So that's how and when you ask for referrals.